Tennessee is currently rushing to redraw its congressional districts in order to eliminate its one Democratic member of Congress. It's doing this right now because of the recent Supreme Court ruling, which gutted the Voting Rights Act. So we don't have official maps yet for what they're going to try to pass in Tennessee, but we know it's going to look something like the map on the top. And this exact map is what several lawmakers, including Senator Marsha Blackburn, have tweeted out. And in order to eliminate the one Democrat, which represents District 9, and the current map is on the bottom here, which is in the bottom left corner, which is Memphis, which is in Shelby County, they're going to have to divide that into multiple Republican districts, and we think it's likely to be 3. So you can see on the map up here, they have divided Shelby County or Memphis into 3 different congressional districts. And the reason they didn't try to eliminate District 9 in the last round of redistricting, which took place before the 2022 election, is that District 9 is 65% black. So they couldn't really touch it because of the Voting Rights Act. But now that the Voting Rights Act has been gutted by the Supreme Court, they're going to divide District 9 into 3 districts that are around 20% black and 80% white. And if you weren't aware, this is actually going to be the second Democratic district that Republicans are removing in Tennessee after the 2020 census. In the original redraw, where they went from the map on the left to the map on the right for the 2022 election, they did divide Nashville into 3 different congressional districts in order to eliminate that representative. And the terrible news for Democrats in this map above is they actually have taken our one semi-competitive district, District 5, and made it even more Republican. So it doesn't even appear in this new map that we have a competitive district around Nashville to even compete in, because the Nashville and its suburbs are kind of now in 5 different congressional districts, which is pretty crazy. And you can see all of these districts have terrible lines. They're stretching from 1/3 of Memphis all the way to the Nashville suburbs or all the way across the southern part of the state. So you will be representing wildly different constituency in the state of Tennessee, which is why I wonder what the current representatives, Republicans mostly, are going to be thinking about this new map above that they might go for, because how does this align with the current areas they represent? So that could be one hurdle in passing this map above, and maybe why we don't see a map just like this is that several Republican congressional people are going to be objecting to some of the areas they might be getting drawn into and some of the areas they might be losing. And the reason why, when drawing lines in Tennessee, you can draw a map with basically no opportunities for Democrats is that Tennessee is one of the most Republican states in the country. So in the 2024 election, you can see here, it was one of the most Republican states, giving Donald Trump 64% of the vote. So in general, the more Republican or more Democratic the state, the more extreme gerrymander you can do. So that's why you can draw a map in California that is all Democratic or one Republican, while Republicans can't do the same in Texas because Texas is not as Republican as California is Democratic.